Hello everyone, welcome back to our Facebook page. So you can cut the hairs like this. So take a scissor and then in the slanting way put the scissor like this. So now after that you can pull the hairs up like this and then cut it as shown in the video. And then you can take the hairs on the sides and then cut it like this. So watch the technique how we are cutting it. Now next hairstyle, we will be taking the hairs like this. So make the spread the hairs. Now cut it from the front like this. Now watch it very carefully how we are cutting it. So it will be cutting in the slanting way little bit. Next, moving on to another hairstyle. So take the hairs from the sides and cut it from the between like this. Now cut it from the sides and give it a touch from the side and it's done. Next, moving on to another, we'll be cutting the front hairs like this. So give it a look in the slanting way. So cut it equally like this. Now spread the hairs all. Cut the hairs from the front like this and give it a touch as shown. So watch these steps very carefully how we are cutting it. Now moving on to next, cut it very closely like this and then cut it from the top like this from the between by putting the scissor like this. Now after that, spread the hairs from the top and it's done. Now next we'll be cutting like this by leaving few sections. So like this we'll be making a triangle like shape and then spread the hairs and it's done. Next we'll be taking the hairs in the front and then cut it like this from the front like as shown here. Now give it a slanting look from the front and then it's done. Next in the front cut the hairs like this. So cut it in the small portions and then give it a taste or the shape like this. Now after that cut it from the sides and it's done. Next, in the front, you can run the scissors like this by leaving few sections in the hairs and then again give it a shape like this. So watch it very carefully how we are giving the make a triangle like shape as shown and it's done. Next, moving on to another, we'll be cutting it from the front like this using the scissors. Give it a shape. Now cut it from the top like this. Run the scissors from the front and it's done. Next, we'll be taking the scissors and then cut it like this from the front and the sides. Run it like this and cut it slowly by leaving few sections of the hairs and it's done. Next, cut it from the top and the sides like this. Run the scissors. Now cut it from the sides again and it's done. Next, moving on to another hairstyle. Take the hairs from the front and then cut it by putting it on the top like this. So use the comb as well. So ask the another person to cut it from the top in the same manner like this and it's done. Next, moving on to another, take the hairs like this and then make it small as cutting it. Now run the scissors in the same manner and it's done. Thanks for watching our video.